It is honestly probably the worst designed enemy in the game right now. I think like after this is probably gonna be my last squid mission until they're done with until they like roll back some changes on these leviathans. It is honestly probably the worst designed enemy in the game right now. I have no problem with the guns one-shotting you. I have no problem with the thing having anti-tank armor 5, all right, anti-tank. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with it being spammed as much as it is, and I also have no problem with it having, that's insane, with it having as much armor or as much health as it does. But it should, there's no point in adding a telegraph, as much as I've asked for a telegraph on the attack. If the telegraph is just telling me that this thing has a 100% auto tracking, like there's no way to really dodge it unless I have like some of the heaviest armor in the game, as well as why do the guns not blow up from anti-tank? Why are they invincible? Why, if it's gonna one-shot me, then the attack should be easily dodged and telegraphed. If it's not gonna one-shot me, then I don't need a telegraph and I don't need it to be easily dodged. But it is like the worst designed enemy in the entire fucking game, unironically, and it needs to be changed. Okay? It needs to be changed. It is absolutely horrendous how it has such perfect aim and then it has just one-shots you. I mean, like, literally, the Predator Strain Super Helldive is more fair than this shit. And no one likes that either. Except me, I don't mind it that much. JK. That shit does tweak me out too. But I'd rather play Predator Strain bugs on Super Helldive than deal with trivial Super Leviathan, alright? Trivial Leviathan is worse than Super Helldive Stalkers Predator Strain. Because it is unfair. It is truly bad game design. I don't know who greenlit the idea. I understand the idea of the Leviathan is it's supposed to be this giant floating super fortress. Then that's fine. Then you know what? You should make the turrets that are one shot then have like armor 3, okay? Armor 3, so I can destroy the turrets then, okay? But I don't see the point of you showing me a telegraph of them about to one-shot me when there's nothing I can really do about it. I can't shoot I can't blow up the turret unless I bring a recoilless. I can't destroy the turret. You can't even destroy the turret if you bring a recoilless either. There's no way to destroy the turret. You just have to accept your fate. I literally don't care that it can ragdoll or anything. But I just don't understand. I don't understand why you can't destroy the turrets at all. And if it's gonna have a one-shot feature, I don't know why the one-shot feature is like more locked in on my ass than me when I like focus on an Elden Ring boss, okay? That shit is so locked in on you. There's no way of avoiding it. Absolutely horrible, man. Please fix the Leviathan. I hate that shit. Clear-cut opinion of the Leviathan. I have no problem if it one-shots me. I have no problem if it ragdolled the hell out of me more so than even the factory, the fortresses on bots, all right? I have no problem about any of that. I have no problem that it has armor 5, and I have no problem that it has the most health in the game, which I think is at around 15,000, which I think is more than anything else in the game. I have no problem with any of that. Even if it's spammed, I don't even care. I just don't think that the telegraph is all that useful if the attack is going to hit you no matter what. A one-shot attack should be dodgeable. It should not be guaranteed to hit me no matter what. I also don't think that the turrets not being killable is horrible design, since every other enemy, Factory Strider, Hulks, every other kind of enemy has like multi-layers to it. You could shoot out a Hulk's arm, disabling its turret. You could shoot out the rotary cannons on the Factory Strider's face to make them disabled. You can do all that so that they're not that much of an issue anymore. I don't know why Leviathans can't do that. They're supposed to be the squid equivalent to a Factory Strider, a mobile fortress, all right? That's supposed to bombard your position and make life hell. But there's a difference from making life hell and then just one shot killing me and making it not fun. And that is what's annoying. That's my whole issue with the Leviathan. I just think that it's fundamentally bad on a design level, and that there's things that we can change lightly that could achieve what they want it to be, which is this big looming flying fortress threat that you have to worry about, or you have to change your playstyle to adjust to. But just having auto one-shot cannons that have like 90% accuracy, because I will admit, I'm not going to say it always hits you, all right? I'll walk that back a little bit. You can dodge it, but the way you need to dodge it is you need a building, you need a fucking boulder, you need to completely break line of sight, which is very hard when you're on some of these open, like these areas here. When you're doing these missions, it's very hard to have an open, a non-open area that is like separate from a megacity. If we were on a megacity, then it's a little bit easier to break line of sight, and they're not that much of an issue. I mean, you still are gonna get ragdolled, and it's kind of annoying, but you know, like, but when you go into these open areas, oh my god, it's fucking hell. But yet for some reason, like Goober said, I don't know why the devs refuse to change it. Like, it's a bad design. It's a bad design, and there's nothing. I'm fully for it having one-shot capabilities, but the one-shot capabilities need to be similar to like how the Striders are, where like it's telegraphed and it's easily dodged, and if you ignore it and you don't focus on it, you're getting your ass one-shotted. And that's how it should act. It shouldn't be like, okay, I can see the Leviathan, it's coming at me, I can see the light on me, but no matter what I do, I'm getting one-shotted. That's just horrible. That's bad. That's bad. That's what I would, if it could stay at armor 5, but at least make the turrets armor 3. Okay, let me be able to destroy the turrets. Okay, armor 3 or armor 4. I'm all right with either of those, armor 3 or armor 4. But it should not be invincible. The turrets should not be invincible, especially if they're one-shotting me. Imagine how annoying a factory strider would be if the rotary cannons and it's I don't know what they call the cannon on top, but the cannon turret on top. Imagine if all three of those were indestructible, unable to be destroyed. Factory striders would be hella annoying. They'd be a flawed design too. How many turrets are on a wing? I think it's just one, but there's 5 or 4 turrets on a Leviathan. Except, and I'm talking about the ones that one shot, not the ragdoll ones. Well, no, they have 4 one-shot turrets, and then they have all those like little engine thingies that you think are engines are actually turrets. So I don't know how many of those are. Yeah, it's hell to play against them. I can't stand the Leviathan. Like I said earlier, I genuinely rather play Predator Strain, and you guys know I'll tweak out on some Predator Strain, but I'd rather play Predator Strain. It is absolutely insane. I'm just gonna play bots, and when the Mega City lights up, I'll go play Mega City. That shit is really bad. Me up with the spotlight. Shoot me with the same projectile. Hell, you know what? You can even keep the turret still invincible, but make the projectile that's one-shotting me slower so that I can like run away from it. You know? Have the area below me light up like the like if a meteor's coming. And have the AI shoot where they lit up the spot, so I can run out of the spot that's being lit up. So that if I stay in that position, or I allow the squids that are swarming me, because this is a swarm faction, to keep me confined to a set area, then I'm getting one-shotted. There's nothing I can do. But if I'm able to maneuver out of that circle, then I get one-shotted. And hell, you can even be more. You can be. If that was the case, then that's fine. then you know what you should do? You should have it to where all of them can one-shot me. Don't just have one-shot me. Have all the turrets light up a select spots around me, and I have to maneuver my way around those select spots so that I get and then I don't get one-shotted if I'm able to maneuver out of it, out of the maze of little dots that are gonna one-shot me. But don't make it to be where like, oh yeah, we're telegraphing, but yeah, the cannon's tracking you too. Like, it shouldn't have tracking on. You guys know what I mean? I think that's a way better idea. You could literally change nothing of the armor, the health, or any damage. Just make it, and you can even make it to where all the turrets are shooting at me with the one-shot mechanic, all right? Those 4 turrets that one-shot you. You can have them all shoot at me. But have them light up a bunch of random spots on the map as if they're bombarding my location. And if I don't run out of that area that's about to get lit up with that, then I'm going to get one-shotted. I think that's fine. That's 100% fine. They should do that. That's way easier than anything else, I feel. I feel that that's super easy. And then it achieves what you want. You can keep the other turrets that are ragdolling the fuck out of you and have auto tracking on. That's fair. That's fine. Fuck it. But let the big cannons that are one-shotting me do that instead of just one-shotting me and auto tracking onto my position. I don't know. Maybe what do you guys think about the Leviathan? Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe it's a skill issue.